Hello and a very warm welcome to yet another interesting edition of the program CAC Weekly, a weekly program that keeps you abreast on the activities and achievements of the Corporate Affairs Commission. I am Omohife Peace Osemer. Coming up, President Tinubu's 8-point agenda receives a boost as CAC unveils registration of 2 million businesses. RGCAC visits more offices and continuation of familiarization, plus one-on-one with the CAC boss as he marks 100 days in office. We'll be right back.
This is to inform the public and especially our esteemed customers that the following services are now available in the Commission. 1. Same-day update of entity records. 2. Same-day file check to ascertain the number of years of annual returns that are due. 3. Same-day CTC of Certificate of Incorporation, Change of Name Certificate and Mortgage Certificate. Applicants can apply through SPU Same-Day at cac.gov.ng. Signed, Management.
Welcome back, and we begin with a history-making event. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's target of 15 million jobs for Nigerian youth has received a boost as the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, unveiled the registration of 2 million businesses. This was revealed by the Registrar General and CEO of the CAC, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, SAN, at a groundbreaking ceremony in Abuja. The event held at the Bank of Industry, BOI, chaired by the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Doris Nkiruka Uzoka Anite, is being facilitated by MoneyPoint. Hussaini Magaji said the registration of a new business was part of the CAC's contribution to the realization of the present administration's economic revival plan.
What happened today is a groundbreaking ceremony. Our determination to register 20 million businesses this year alone, 2024. CAC in their effort to enforce compliance, they went and recovered some businesses, small businesses taking place without registration, and we brought them in. We are targeting to register 20 million businesses this year alone, and we're happy today. We commenced this exercise today with the registration of 2 million businesses. This is, you can see, the financiers, MoneyPoint and all that things now, they are determined they surrender 22 million plus. They surrender 2 million plus small businesses for registration, and this will attract revenue to the government and create a tax net or broaden the tax net of the country. This has never happened in the history of Nigeria. At a go, a 2 million registration take place. This is what happened today.
The CAC boss therefore expressed delight over the collaboration with MoneyPoint to develop the MSME sector, which will undertake the project at proposed discount rates to ensure Nigeria's economic development. Also speaking, MoneyPoint executive Babatunde Olofin stated their readiness to actualize the project in line with the present administration's economic revival agenda.
We've gathered them because we brought them into the system with what they actually needed. They needed financial services, but nobody was offering them. And then we came up with a name that says, a slogan that says, trade in your business name, in the business name you like. And they all rushed in and came in. And in the space of short time, we have over 2 million customers. And now, with the help of the Registrar General, we decided to form an alliance where we are going to create a pipeline such that, first of all, we give the 2 million plus customers that we have, and we find a way of using automation to register them. Then, after that, we create a pipeline as we draw more of these guys into the sector. Then we keep enrolling them into CAC books, and with that, in a matter of 5 years, we plan to have about 30 million businesses registered with CAC, which is going to be a groundbreaking event in Nigeria.
In her remarks, the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Doris Nkiruka Uzoka Anite, described the event as a landmark achievement through the use of information technology to catalyze the economy. She therefore said that job creation to revolutionize the economy was part of President Bola Tinubu's 8-point agenda aimed at financial inclusion, poverty alleviation, and economic empowerment. The minister stated the government's readiness to grant the needed intervention for the project, which is the first of its kind in the country's history, in order to create jobs and provide an enabling environment for businesses to thrive.
And with more collaborations between the ministry and the IT sector, we can actually create more jobs. When I say IT sector, I don't want to say just because NORBASE is also providing services in that sector. The fintechs also belong in the IT sector. So fintechs, IT, using technology, basically, we can actually create more jobs. So with these 2 million jobs, we're expecting to create more. And just with Money Point alone, we're expecting 30 million jobs in 5 years. So if you have more people who are coming into this scheme, we can actually create more jobs for people using this opportunity. So I'm sure that the promise of Mr. President to create 50 million jobs will be achieved, because we have the platform to make that happen. And this is very reassuring to Nigerians that this platform is what we're going to use to empower them and to catalyze or to support the businesses that they're doing. Technology that can revolutionize the way we do businesses, and that can also help us to get to the point where, to develop the economy to the point where we want to go. And as you all know, creating jobs and especially empowering entrepreneurship has been at the crux of the 8-point agenda. Lifting poverty alleviation, inclusiveness. Now, financial inclusion is part of inclusiveness. It's part of job creation. It's part of empowerment, and even creating a level playing ground for everyone to participate in. And all of this then adds into the economic growth agenda that we're all talking about. And it's very exciting, the possibilities that we can actually see using technology. And what's more interesting for me is how MoneyPoint is actually able to create jobs by giving microloans and scaling that up depending on how you're building or how you're working or trading or structuring your own deals. And then you're able to monitor what they're doing, and then you scale up the investment within these companies to help them to trade. So you're basically giving access to financing to these people. Although we did not discuss the cost structure, but again, that's also another area where we can play a huge role, where we can support to give you cheaper funding and intervention grant to help also to get more people in and reduce the cost of funding for these MSMEs. We also heard your prayer about how we can also reduce the business registration costs for these MSMEs. It's also part of the things that we can also intervene in. And these are the things that the president is really excited about doing to help to create jobs. Thank you. To help to create jobs and create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive. There is a lot of entrepreneurial spirit. A lot of people have ideas, creative ideas of how to start a business, how to empower themselves. And oftentimes you find that it's access to information, like you mentioned, access to the right kind of education, and access to the environment, the enabling environment, cheaper financing, even if it's not cheaper financing, even access to financing alone, and bringing them into the banking system. The financial inclusion mechanism is probably all they need to help to catalyze or to help to spur that creativity into entrepreneurship. And we've always said our people are very creative. They know what to do. Just give them the opportunity and they will do it. And that's exactly what MoneyPoint is creating for them.
High point of the event was the handling of the MoneyPoint box containing the proposed 2 million new businesses set to be formalized.
Exactly. I think it's okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
CAC Weekly recalls that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had reiterated his commitment to economic revival in November 2023 by targeting the creation of 50 million jobs in fulfillment of his campaign promises. We say thumbs up to the trailblazing RG and congratulations, Nigeria. Moving on, in continuation of his familiarization visit to the Commission State Offices, the Registrar General and CEO of the CAC, Hussaini Ishaq Madaji, SAN, has visited the Just Office. The Registrar General was received by the head of Just Office, Ibrahim Gasol, in company with other staff who expressed delight over the visit. He was conducted around the office by the head and later had an interactive session with the staff, who prayed for God's continued guidance and wisdom to stir the Commission to greater heights. Meanwhile, the Registrar General has paid a similar visit to the CAC Bauchi office. He was received on arrival by the head of the office, Abdullahi Abubakar, in company with other excited staff. The high point of the visit included a guided facility tour and an interactive session with the staff. He expressed confidence in his leadership style and prayed to God to grant him success in the task of improving the Commission. From the Pearl of Tourism, we go straight to our interview segment, where the 5th Registrar General of the CAC, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, SAN, tells us more about his achievements and future plans as he recently celebrated 100 days in office. Enjoy watching.
The Registrar General Corporate Affairs Commission, many thanks for joining us on the program again.
Well done, Medina. Good day. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Let me congratulate you on your 100 days in office. But let me ask, before now, we used to think that it's only governors and the president that used to mark 100 days in office. Where is this concept coming from? That even DGs, parastatals, MDs are also marking 100 days in office. Is that a new innovation?
No, the issue of 100 days is just becoming practice in the political settings, though it is an event here in the CAC. What happened that my staff, in fact, deemed it necessary for them to celebrate the 100 days because they have seen or they have felt the impact that we have provided in the service. That's the reason why they decided to celebrate the 100 days with me.
Okay.
They took me, it was a surprise to me.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you, how do you describe your 100 days in office? Has it been smooth? Has it been rough? Or is it a mixed grill for you?
No, it's smooth.
Okay, the journey has been smooth so far.
The journey has been smooth because I can brag, I can say it proudly that I am able to achieve a lot within the 100 days in office.
Okay, so let's go to the achievement. What exactly did you achieve in 100 days?
In terms of the welfare of my staff, there are this clamoring by the staff that they are coming from far and there is no fuel. Economy is biting. Economy is harsh to them. One of my achievement is securing additional staff bosses to the commission, brand new staff bosses to the commission. This
How
is
many?
one. Operational vehicle 3.
Okay.
Yes, this is one area. And secondly, we are able to conclude the process of promotion of my staff that are pending in the commission since 2020. So we are able to achieve the 2020 and 2021.
Okay.
This is another plus to me. Within 100 days, I'm able to achieve that. And thirdly, within the 100 days in my office, I'm able to settle all depending claims, staff claims, we're able to settle. And again, we're able to settle all the exit benefits of all my staff.
Okay.
This is also my achievement. And I also achieved the issue of bringing stability in the system. We used to have this harmony between the management and the union. So the issue of union in CAC now, the clash, it has become a history now because all the pending suits at the court on their own voluntarily, all the union withdrawn the cases at the court.
Okay.
This is another milestone achievement to me.
Okay.
And many more.
Okay. So you will say that your staff are much more happier now than they were before?
I'm telling you that cheerful every time I step into this office is just prayers by my staff. So in terms of welfare, that is exactly what I achieve. And also in terms of revenue based to the commission, we are able to achieve what it has never happened in the history of the commission. In the 33 years of the civil or the corporate affairs commission, it has never recorded a revenue that we recorded within 100 days in office.
Okay. All right. I know revenue is a very touchy issue. If I ask you the exact figures, you want to tell me that, okay, until the finance department does the calculation, you won't be able to say that. But let's leave that now and go to more pressing issues. Just recently, I mean, within the week, a popular newspaper did accuse the Corporate Affairs Commission of trying to, hide the identity of Intel as a company. I also know that the CAC launched the BOR. I was part of that, the, public ownership, register, and that gives you an opportunity to check every company that is registered in Nigeria. That's the BOR, the Beneficial Ownership Register. But tell us exactly, what is the real story?
We are surprised when I saw that information on Monday at the cover page of a particular newspaper, specifically is the leadership newspaper, that CAC are denying them information about a particular company. And the name of the company is Intel, that we are hiding the identity of the owners of the Intel. I was surprised, because a issue of CAC now, of nowadays now, is fully 100% automated. Everything about us is on net. In fact, it's CAC, we have 2 dedicated websites that you can able to verify any information concerning the identity behind any company in Nigeria. There is one particular website sponsored by partners, which called bor.cac.gov and bor.cac.gov.ng. Under that website, you can able to verify the beneficial owners of any company in Nigeria. This information is out, is within the public. Secondly, you can go to the main website of the CAC. You can verify who are the people behind this company. Of course, we have a receipt of a letter from the leadership newspaper. This letter, we receive it from the leadership, that they are requesting the information about a particular company from us. The letter, if we receive it on 5th December, by this same person, Ekele Peter Abo of the leadership newspaper. And on 11th December, we received this letter on 5th. By 11th December, we responded. We responded on 11th December. This is our response. And the person who received this letter on behalf of leadership newspaper is his name. This same person that submitted the letter, Ekele, is the same person who came down to the CAC and received the letter, appended his signature, and put his phone number on it. But to our surprise, we see a publication, a recovery letter telling that we denied him some information. I don't know the motive behind it, but we don't know. Again, if you want to access any information on the CAC, it has a legal fee for it. You come and apply, pay the necessary fees, and get it. You can get the status report, search report, and everything. So we don't know their motive behind it. What they said there, the publication, is a lie.
Okay. All right. Still on publication, yeah. Just recently you received a court order saying that, given the go-ahead that a faction of the MBA must be registered. Are you going to obey the court order?
Yes. The court orders are meant to obey. Fortunately enough, after we review the court order and the judgment of the case, the commission is of the opinion to appeal the matter. Reason being that it's like usurpation. It's like usurpation of responsibility, because the Company and Allied Matters Act gave us the power to register businesses in Nigeria. Also gave us the power to register incorporated trustees in Nigeria. And the same provision of the law gave us, the same law gave us the power to investigate the activities of those registered either entities or associations. And we also have the powers of regulation. It is our part of, it's a provision of the Company and Allied Matters Act that we can't register a name with any name with similarity. We cannot register. If the field is already covered by a name and you brought a name similar, we can't go ahead and register. It's there stated in a Company and Allied Matters Act.
Okay.
We can't do it. Or you have a name, different name, but has same objective with existing registered association or a company, you can't do it now.
Okay.
So if you now say that we don't have power to regulate the activities of, it's like you have taken over our powers of registration. So if you go to the court now and ask the court now to ask us, to compel us to register an association, it's like you have taken that power. That is why we say, would this order of the court or this judgment of the court deserve to be tested at the appeals court. So we are now taking it to the appeal court. The matter is already being appealed at the Court of Appeal.
Are you saying that because you support the MBA and you don't support the faction? Is there a kind of sentiment?
No, there are the promoters of this very one. They are also senior members of the bar, like the ones in the MBA. And it's not like taking sides. As a chief, as the Registrar General of the Corporate Affairs Commission, of course, I'm charged with the responsibility of ensuring compliance with the provision of CAMA. And this is what the CAMA says, that you can register two names with similarity or with the same objectives.
Okay.
And we say, no, if you must register this, go and obtain a consent or no objection from the existing one. Like in this case now, by the record available to me, because it's one of the issues that I inherited, by the record available to me, when they sought to register this one, we refer them to the main MBA to seek their consent or no objection for registration. Instead of seeking that consent now, they decided to go to court. So what they did, and they went to court, and the court, the trial court here, the Federal High Court now, is of the opinion that they have the freedom of association, they can be registered.
Okay.
And our argument said, if you insist that anyone has a freedom of association, anyone can go and register any name now. It's like you are telling us, even Boko Haram, they can come and register as a Boko Haram. If you, Biafra Republic, they can come and register as a Biafra Republic. What we are saying, our own side of the story, what we are saying now, the power, the right of association has a limitation. Even the Constitution limits that. It's not absolute.
Okay. So it's not about sentiment. It's about doing the right thing.
It's about doing the right thing, not the sentiment.
All right. Registrar General, thank you very much indeed for your time, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you very much, Medina. Some other day.
All right.
We say thumbs up to the IG and wish him more success in the task of moving the CAC to greater heights. So, have you updated your records with the CAC? Well done if you have. And if you have yet to do that, please hurry now to www.cac.gov.ng to file your return to avoid being struck off. The CAC remains committed to working hard to provide prompt and efficient service to customers in line with global best practices.
Attention, business owners. Did you know that failing to file your annual return can put your company at risk? In Nigeria, the Company and Allied Matters Act 2020 requires all registered entities to submit their annual return to the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) or face serious consequences. The listing, striking off the CAC register, these are not just empty threats. They are real risks that can strip you of your business license, cutting off access to government activities, support, subventions, and crucial post-incorporation services. The law is clear. Annual returns are mandatory for the continued recognition of your business as a legal entity. Act now. Good news! Filing your annual return has never been easier. Introducing the CAC online portal, your convenient, efficient, and accessible solution to fulfill your annual return obligations. File your annual return online through the CAC portal today. CAC, committed to prompt and efficient service.
And that does it for this week's edition of the program, CAC Weekly. We hope you enjoyed watching. For comments and inquiries, please take advantage of our social media handles and call center. On X, formerly Twitter, at CAC Nigeria 1. On Instagram and Facebook at Corporate Affairs Commission. Send us an email at helpdesk@cac.gov.ng. You can check us on our website at www.cac.gov.ng. And our call center number is 070-8062-9000. Do join us next week for another interesting edition of the program, same time, same station. From me, Omo, a piece of Femere, and the whole team. Bye for now.